So we are here with Fox 45. Would you like to introduce yourselves and what you do in the band?
I'm Nick Walter. I play guitar.
Amanda Rampy. I play bass and I sing sometimes.
I'm Casey, and I'm the drummer. This is my little dog, Penelope. This is the fifth member.
I'm Vicky. I play guitar and sing and make noises. Yes.
So how long has Fox 45 been a thing?
So we've been a thing since, I want to say 2013. Me and Vicky started jamming together.
Yeah. And then 2014 was when we really... Wait.
Right? No, before that.
13.
Yeah,
You guys were together
2013. Because, so it was Vicky and I were the original members. We've gone through some different configurations of other folks. But I think Casey's been with us since...
7 or 8 years. Just January of 2015.
2015. I think Nick joined us in 2016, 17?
17.
Yeah.
What is time?
You're the newest.
Yeah, time is a lie. So, we've been doing it for a while.
All right. And you're from Rochester?
Yes.
And how would you describe your sound?
So I think our sound is like if Black Sabbath had a baby with like bluesy stuff in space.
Yeah.
In space.
Yeah. Like space.
I think we have a lot of like influences though. I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're all different.
A bit Queens of the Stone Age.
Yeah, some Queens of the Stone Age, I think. And,
I think I think we're a heavy rock and roll band.
Yeah.
And there's a little bit of metal. There's a little bit of punk. There's a little bit of rock girl. There's a little.
What is
bit
that
of
word that somebody said?
No
Proto
one's
metal.
Blues.
Proto metal for sure. Like Blue Cheer and stuff.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I like blue cheese. We're blue cheese metal. That's what we're gonna say we are. It's blue cheese metal.
I like that.
So this lineup has been stable since
2017, I think.
2017?
Yeah, like 5 years.
Yeah.
It seems like it changed your sound a little bit.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Yeah, I think that everybody brings something unique to the mix.
I think it's a lot more dynamic, for sure. Like,
Yeah.
then it's kind of
There's more of a psychedelic feel with him playing guitar.
Yeah.
More like spacey, just ambient, rock, psychedelic.
Yeah.
Yeah, because the earlier material had more of like some punk vibes and had like L7.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think we have some new stuff right now in the works, and it's got brings back a lot of the punk feel. I feel like it does.
Yeah,
like,
kind
Karl
of.
Marx tune does.
Yeah, the Karl Marx is very punky. Nice.
Yeah.
What's the oldest song you play?
That's a
twat.
Yeah, but I don't remember. Is that the album name for that song? I think it is. Yeah.
On the first album.
Yeah, I think that's probably the oldest one that we still have in the rotation. It's been, with some of the lineup changes, there are definitely some older tunes that we've kind of like put to rest because they kind of belonged to that period of the band in that lineup. So we just kind of keep moving forward. Yeah, I think Coup de Twat is probably the
We still do
oldest
bring
one.
back other ones from the album.
Yeah,
Ashes of
Carl
Man.
Sagan
Carl Sagan,
sometimes.
that one.
Oh yeah, I like Carl Sagan.
That one. I want to bring back this other song.
Snake Oil.
I want to bring that
Snake
one
Oil,
back.
yeah.
We can revamp that, but that's in the works. We haven't tuned down since that album, have we?
Right.
Or we have.
We have two down. since
So
the album.
yeah, that album.
That album is in normal standard.
That's like
tune.
one of the it's down a half step.
Oh.
That's one of the interesting things about this band
I
too. Like
forgot
as we progressed
we
through
did
the
that.
years, like we started
Okay.
in like standard tuning was like
Okay.
our first like EP. Then our first full length album,
Yep.
Ashes
Half
of
step.
Man, we just tuned a half step down. But then starting with our newest album, The Nature of Paper, now we're tuned to C sharp
A step and a
standard.
half. Yeah.
So yeah, every time we try to bring back an old song where we were in a different tuning, we have to kind of retool it a little bit. And
Wait,
it
so why
feels
did
a little
we do
bit
that in
different.
the first place? I feel like we kind of like.
Why didn't we do that in the first place?
Why did we? Is it because we started smoking more cigarettes and we're like,
We go
I
back.
feel like
I'm trying to think.
we recorded a show, or somebody recorded a show, like when I sort of early on when I first joined, and
Okay.
we were talking about it, and we weren't psyched about it.
Yeah.
And we were like, we need something else to happen.
And I
here.
just remember one practice where it was like, hey, let's just tune down a step and a half. And I'm like, okay.
I think what we talked about was we really liked Fu Manchu and their sound.
Oh.
and you looked it up,
That
and they
was- and they
tuned down
tune-
the C sharp.
Yes,
Yes.
it was a Fu Manchu
That was the
ripoff is why we
inspiration for
started
that
tuning
album,
down.
too.
The inspiration,
You're
that's
like-
how you would put that.
You're
That's
like,
what some of your
everybody-
stuff actually reminds me of.
Yes,
It's got
that is the sound we were
almost
going
surf
for. I
punk
remember
metal
that.
vibe, which is awesome.
Absolutely, yeah.
Definitely, I think that new one where just Vicky sings and there's that like riff that's like
Oh, that's totally
Okay, yeah, so that, Fu Manchu is definitely...
Yeah, it's because I wanted to emulate Fu Manchu.
Okay,
and
then I do
just
remember
kinda
that, and I
rolled
was like,
with
okay,
it.
yeah, fuck yeah. I love it.
Thank you for remembering
Yeah.
We're digging up bodies right now. Totally forgot.
But I think it like deepened the sound.
Yeah.
And
It just worked
made it
for
heavier.
us.
Yeah.
It just worked.
Yeah, like we wouldn't have stuck with it if it didn't feel
Yeah.
good. Like,
Absolutely,
it was-
yeah.
Hell yeah, I love this low tune.
So you guys just played the RPM festival. How did that go for you?
Amazing.
That was,
It was
so
fucking
cool.
So much fun.
As hell.
John Gulo of Promoter Head Productions out in Massachusetts put on like just such an amazing event. Yeah,
We want to go
3
every
days.
year, even if we don't play.
Yeah.
We're like, we're gonna make it
It
a
was
band
so
tradition.
fun.
We're just
Yeah.
gonna go out there and
Yeah,
hang
it
out
was
with the
All the
even if we
other
don't
bands, too, were just so
Yeah,
good.
Problem with
Everybody was
Dragons,
so good.
Coma
Blue
Hole,
Magic, or Blue Manic.
Blue Manic from Boston. Yeah,
Blue Manic,
I saw
yeah.
this
Those
this
are
like
new
acid
friends.
rock band called Ecstatic Visions.
I love that
They
band.
were fucking great.
I saw them at,
Holy
I think I saw
shit.
them somewhere else, maybe at Psycho Las Vegas or
Oh,
something.
I'm sorry.
But they were
Are we-
amazing.
we're not on the radio.
Yeah.
I think,
Yeah.
I think we
Who
can
else the
swear.
radio? I don't know, sorry.
But
yeah,
yeah,
they're
the Valiant
really
Thor
good. I love
headline
that band.
Saturday, which was
They were great, too.
sweet.
Yep.
Where did the name Fox 45 come from originally?
So this is a deep cut. So when we first started the band, Vicky and I were just really stoked to have other women to play with because, like,
Yes.
growing up, I think both of us playing guitar.
It took
like,
me
didn't-
2 years to find other chicks to hang out and play with.
So, like, yeah, well, we don't like to brand ourselves like an all-female band because that's kind of a bullshit, weird thing to do.
I love it.
But yeah, when we first started playing, me and Vicky were both like really stoked about finding other women to play with, and so in Pulp Fiction, there's like the show that Uma Thurman was like almost the star of or whatever that had the pilot,
Yeah.
and the like all female superhero whatever.
Which is the
thing.
actually an Easter egg is that is the Kill Bill movies.
Of course it
the
is.
chicks. I didn't know that until
Yeah.
I was like,
Well, that's the
Fox
Deadly
Force
Viper
5.
Assassin
Yeah.
Squad, which would
I
have
didn't-
also been a good band name, but
Hell
Fox
yeah.
Force 5 was
Yeah.
the name of the pilot that Uma Thurman was in, and so we
Yeah.
kind of were using that as like a working band name for a minute.
You played
And
a
then
show with that, I think.
We
with
did.
the
We played
Clockman.
2 shows with
Yeah,
that.
there's like 2 posters that
There's
say
like 2
Fox Force
posters.
5.
That's
so if
a
you have them,
collectible.
they're worth a lot. Yeah,
They're worth a lot to
You have
exactly
to frame it though,
2 people.
and there has to be like weed on it. Otherwise, it's not worth it.
Yeah, and then people misheard that a couple times, and they were like, "Fox 45, what?" And we're like, "Yeah, that sounds cool, actually."
Yeah.
So,
Yeah,
Nice.
I like that it has like letters and numbers. I don't know.
yeah, no,
For art
there's not enough
purposes-
bands with numbers
Yeah.
in their names.
Yeah,
Not enough cool bands, anyway.
yeah, not enough cool ones.
Now, the question I've been wanting to ask you for a while: what the hell is the nature of paper?
I don't know. So here's the
It's
way.
about like rolling paper. It's kind of wasn't
It's
it?
I
kind of
think it
about
was.
rolling papers, but I think it's one of those things
I wanted
that
to be like how Ashes of Man was like Ashes of Man. It's like a, I don't know. It's just a
Nature of paper, ashes of man. Oh my god, I didn't even think about that.
Well, I
It's
just
got a
wanted
good
to
rhythm,
keep the
you know?
homage to like.
it was
you know,
kind of like
it's
Vicky
become
has this
something
way
of
with
something.
words.
Like,
where,
you know,
like,
It does sound like
Doesn't mean anything. It just has to
I just
sound.
wanted
album.
it to be like a continuation.
I think
Like,
though sometimes the
I
way
don't know.
it was like
Really
Vicky
good.
came up with that like turn of phrase, and I think a lot of the way that Vicky writes lyrics is
soaking
about
meat.
well, yeah, but it's almost like the words themselves mean less than how the words sound
Yeah.
together.
I guess, yeah.
Like it's kind of that.
I mean,
poetic
English is not my
thing.
first language, so like for me, it's like language is just I don't know. I like words.
Yeah.
I like words. I really don't know. I think we were just like
But
literally.
yeah, I
rolling
think to me,
papers
you
for,
can.
like-
I think it's one of those things that the
Yeah.
words just kind of sound cool together, so it almost
Yeah.
means nothing. But I think you can also like write your own meaning onto it, like a lot of other stuff, right? Like
Yeah.
I don't know, nature of paper. Like what is paper? It's this kind of like temporary
That
thing,
it's a
right? It's not
tree
like
in the
durable.
first
It's like
place.
ephemeral.
Yeah,
Like it's kind
It's
of
nice.
yeah.
you know
A lot of things have deeper meanings, and it could be also whatever the audience interpreted.
vulnerable to fire.
I mean, that was
You know,
the
as
whole,
are we all.
I think
Indeed.
Amanda, you and I got together one night. We were just like, "What should we have this album idea be?" And it was like, we should have it be like a concept. Kind
Yeah,
of
so it is
you know?
kind of a
But
concept
like
album.
you make it your own, kind of like pick your own story or ending. I don't know.
So the concept is just that the songs kind of flow together, type of
So they kind
Yeah.
of flow together. We kind of invented these characters that
Yeah.
kind of exist throughout the song. So it's like a story of like a young woman who like
Jane.
Yeah,
she's our
Jane,
imaginary
Mary
like
Jane.
character. Yeah, like so it's not like obvious in the songs, but it's kind of a trajectory of her like undoing until the end of the album, kind of like a loss of innocence, I guess, if you will.
Yeah, and also like typically historically it's like a masculine figuring who's like very evil, but it's like no, women can be evil as fuck too. Like, it's kind of like showing like even though it's very what is the word, like not ambiguous.
Yeah, she's not a nice lady.
Yeah, not a nice
And
lady.
Morally
songs.
ambiguous. I think.
Morally
is
ambiguous,
right.
yeah.
I wanted to be very ambiguous, but it is very feminine, very like oh shit, like, you know, we're fucked up too. You know, but more like the evil lady, kind of like the very
Femme
evil-
fatale.
Yeah, I always liked the very scary sorceress.
Just
type
like
of-
Casey.
Yeah, she's got a very evil dog right now. Like,
Oh, she's
as you
the
can
worst.
see.
She's so evil.
So evil.
She's having a hard time sitting on my lap. That's why I was just holding her for a second.
So how do the lyrics come about?
So it kind of depends. Like, one thing I really love about this band is that it feels like really a group effort for any song that we write.
Not me. I have nothing to do with any lyrics.
No, we couldn't do
Not the lyrics.
anything
Oh,
without.
Oh,
one
the
of
whole
us.
song,
Like, that's
yeah.
what-
But
not
yeah,
anything
like
to
the
do with
songwriting in
lyrics, right?
general. So usually, like, somebody will...
Yeah.
I think the lyrics usually come after the music.
I usually write
Yeah.
them after. It's
And
easier.
if I write them, they come after.
Yeah, it's just.
But yeah, like, when we write...
Writing is a whole different animal. Of
Yeah.
Just playing.
So the lyrics are often kind of like stream
Yeah.
of consciousness, I think, on mine
Yeah.
or Vicky's part. Like, usually when we're writing songs, like Nick or Vicky will come in with like a little tidbit of a guitar riff and be like, yeah, this is something I've been kind of like working on. And we'll
Well,
be
that
like,
one song, the last song we wrote, technically finished in the studio. I feel. Or was
the last song on the album.
Yeah,
Yeah,
the
we
last
did
song
kind of
on
finish
the
out in the
last album.
studio. But yeah, like that one
It just
without
came
anything
together.
else. That one, Jane's
yeah.
Inferno, like Nick came in and he was like, hey guys, I got this like
Yeah.
and we're like, that's sick. What if we did this? And it's always that kind of like, what if we did this and what if we had this?
Yeah.
No, we still haven't played that one
We're
live.
saving it in the
We
vault.
built a lot in the studio and it made it really complicated.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now we're like, how do we play this live?
Never played that song.
But that's
Yeah.
about. I mean, that is about the Count of Monte Cristo, the story, right?
It is?
I don't
What?
know.
No, it's
Didn't
not.
we,
We
like,
took,
spark
not the
notes
Count of
it?
Monte Cristo. We took lyrics from Dante's Inferno.
Dante's
Dante's Inferno.
Yeah.
I don't know how you got the Count of Monte Cristo.
I just want a Monte Cristo.
Well, because,
sandwich.
yeah, the idea of that song was to be like a descent into hell. And so we like looked up like
Dante's Inferno.
words from Dante's Inferno
I haven't read
that we
the
thought
book,
were
have you?
sweet
No.
and just like yanked them. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's in the public
It is really
domain
cool,
at this
though. Oh, for
point.
sure.
Like, I have no
Yeah.
concerns about Dante.
Yeah,
You know,
Sue us. Do it, you won't.
do it, you won't, you're long dead.
So how many albums do you have?
It's two.
Two full lengths and an EP.
Yeah.
And those are all on our Bandcamp page, fox45.bandcamp.com.
Okay. Any other merch on there?
Yeah, it kind of cycles through. We're really bad at shipping things. So when you order something, you will get it eventually, but it might take a really long time.
Marketing.
I just blame
Marketing.
Yeah.
Driving to the post office is annoying, but we would
I
love to do
got
it
it.
for you.
We'll do
Yeah, so we got like our shirts up on there. Other stuff as they come through. We're
If
thinking
you come
about...
see us, you can get the shirt immediately.
That's true. This is a pitch
You
to
won't be
come
wearing
see
them.
us
You
because
can
we have it
really
with us. You'll
put
give
it
us
on
money.
our
We'll hand it
backs.
to you immediately.
Yeah. Well, we also we just have CDs of our last album.
We just got
We just
CDs
got 'em.
made, yeah. So Ashes
They
of
will
Man
be
is
up on
available
Bandcamp
on
shortly.
vinyl and CD.
Nature paper.
Nature paper.
I was going to
is
say,
just now
you put it on
available
vinyl
CD.
as well.
Not
Ashes
yet.
of Man is on vinyl. Nature
Oh.
paper is only... It was digital for a long time.
Yeah, and now it's a
And now we have CDs.
Yeah.
But yeah, that album, we were planning on having it come out in like spring of
like before
2020.
COVID. Yeah.
Right.
We had this whole plan to do like a whole release in spring of 2020 that
Right.
kind of fell apart. So we had it like a digital only release because we were deep in COVID. You know, when's the next time we would possibly play out and be able to like sell albums and stuff? And
Yeah.
yeah, so we put it off for a while. So we currently have CDs. No plans right now to do
Yeah.
vinyl.
Everybody that I know
We
that
don't
presses vinyl right now, it's like a year out.
It's so
Yeah.
backed up. It's
It is.
crazy.
Yeah.
Thanks, Record Store Day.
Right. Thanks, Adele.
We have some new songs too.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hopefully we're gonna record soon. I don't know.
Well, yeah, I think we're...
if you guys go to record, are you going back to Morristown or you going to
So TBD, we love more sound. We really
more
do.
sound rules.
And I think
I love it.
Andrew over at Andrew and Jocko do a
They're
fantastic
just so
job
busy
of
lately,
like,
though. They're very, very, very.
but yeah, they're very in demand as
Yeah,
well.
so
So I think it'll
When
kind
I
of
tried
depend.
to inquire about my other project and it was like, it was ridiculous.
Oh, really?
It was almost a year out. I
Wow.
was like,
Yeah.
oh.
It's nice to be in demand.
Oh yeah, no, I do like
Yeah,
this
'cause
guy.
he does stuff
Wicked
for
Squid is
major
local
record
to us.
labels
We've been
and
thinking
stuff.
Jocko, absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah. She is.
Well, we were thinking Wicked Squid is an option. There's a bunch of other studios nearby that are local,
Mhm.
but I don't know. We'll see.
Do you have any shows coming up?
Do we?
No,
I don't think so.
I think we just played our slew. We had 3 shows technically 1 week, you guys.
Yeah, we like had a bunch of stuff back to back.
You
A
know
couple
that,
of
yeah.
festivals. We got out to Maryland Doom Fest. We got out to RPM Fest. We've played a few times around, but yeah, I think
Stuff is
we're
brewing.
stuff is brewing.
Yeah.
But
Made some connections at those festivals.
Yeah.
yeah, the funny thing is, we were talking about this earlier, but I think during COVID, we had so many things where we planned out in advance,
Yeah.
and then just to have things fall through at the last
Right,
minute. So
right.
we kind of got into this mindset where we didn't want to plan too far ahead of time. So we've been very much like picking up last minute shows these days. So
Yeah.
who knows?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Follow us on social media and you'll find out. You know,
Well,
if
There
we're
might be
playing
one
the
tomorrow.
following day.
What's the best social media to follow you on?
Either Facebook or Instagram.
are the most updated.
They're pretty
Yeah.
much, in sync.
Yeah, I just learned how to use the stories and stuff. It's kind of exciting.
Yeah,
I don't
Vicky's
know
our
how to do
social
any of
media
it.
manager.
I'm terrible at it. I'm trying.
We need to get, like, a
I have
teen
too many
intern
management
to
things.
do
I've got
that.
like my other pages. And,
Does anybody know any cool teenagers that want to just like make
I
us a
definitely
TikTok?
don't
I
know
mean,
any cool
what's the
teenagers.
legal I know like a 12-year-old that spends their time online all the time.
Yeah, get your kid to make us TikToks.
Is that legal yet? Can I?
I don't think it's child
She
labor
can
if it's
hold
for
it.
your
She can hold the
family.
It's just a hobby.
She
Yeah,
just doesn't
right.
wanna. She's like, no. You guys are dumb band. What do you guys want? Like, yeah. God.
What?
Music kids listen to that.
Yeah, right.
Anything else people should know?
That's a great question. I don't think so.
Hopefully we'll be getting a little back out on the road again.
Yeah, I think
You know,
we're hoping
travelers,
to get on the road a little bit. So
It just
we're
seemed
definitely
like impossible for a while.
It
but-
did
Yeah.
seem impossible for a while, but yeah, hopefully we'll have like tour announcements coming soon.
Oh yeah.
What's
That'd be
been your
awesome.
favorite show so far?
Like of our lives.
Yeah,
Or
of
like-
the band.
Oh, like playing or
Yeah.
going to?
Yeah.
I'm just like thinking like in recent history or like ever, because man, we've done so much
I
stuff.
feel like my most favorite recent one was the Funkin' Waffles one.
The Funkin'
I
Waffles
enjoyed
was
playing
cool.
at Funkin' Waffles.
RPM Fest was
RPM
amazing.
Fest was
RPM was awesome.
One of my favorite
Yeah.
like memories though was when we played Stoned Meadow of Doom Fest in Omaha, Nebraska.
Yeah. Oh,
The show
jeez.
itself, like our set was kind of
Yeah.
disastrous. Like my
15-hour
bass
ride.
broke right beforehand.
Oh, yeah.
We drove 15 hours to
Wow.
play.
Just straight there.
And like, yeah, our
Nothing
friend
else
Biff
on the
had
way
like
back.
an old prison van that we like rode in. It was great.
Yeah.
Our set was like unremarkable, but it was just so cool because all of the bands were staying in the same like days in off the highway.
The after thing.
And so Vicky and I were just like running around, like being weird with all the other musicians. I think Casey went to bed.
Yeah.
Is it
You,
me,
Pauline, at the
Casey and
time.
Pauline went to
You went
bed. Yeah, me and
I know, I
Vicky
was
were
in-
like smoking with the weed
We
eater
hung out with
dudes.
Weed Eater.
And like Dixie Dave like tried to jump into the pool.
I think he,
Like from the pool
he didn't
was locked.
successfully get into the pool.
He like jumped off a balcony
But he
from
did
one of the
jump off the
rooms to
balcony.
try to get in the pool, but just like hit the
And
deck next to the
survived.
pool. And we all thought that Dixie Dave was
Dude,
dead.
these
And then
things-
he's like, gets up and throws a chair in the pool and is like, "Got you, motherfuckers!" Like, I'm Dixie Dave. Like, I don't even.
Who else was? We
And we were hanging with Chance from Greenbeard.
Yeah,
we
he
got
was
to know
amazing.
Greenbeard from Austin,
We met him.
Texas.
He was barefoot also.
He was
So
just
I wasn't even
barefoot
barefoot
wandering
at the
into
show.
the weird bar with like all those fish tanks
Yes.
attached to the Days Inn.
Shark bar.
Shark. I think that's what it was called. Yeah, I don't know. It was a weird time. It was a weird time, and
There
I
are no
think more
sharks.
promoters should book ill-fated shows where they just
Very random.
pack a ton of bands into the same hotel.
Yeah.
Because
Well, it was
it's-
like I wasn't in the band yet, but then I joined the band shortly after, and you set up a whole tour based on the people you met that
Yeah.
night.
Yeah.
That's
So
how
I
we
like,
book
and I
tours,
was
is
in
going
the
to
band
festivals.
for the tour,
Yeah.
so I reaped all the rewards. I didn't have to doing the show. So.
Well, you also didn't have to, hang out with very drunk other bandmates in other bands.
No,
It
that's
was
what I'm saying.
a
Yeah.
blast.
Yes.
But yeah, that's why we love festivals like that, because you get to meet other bands.
Right.
And I've got to say, like, I've played in some different bands, and I know, like, we all have, like, the, like, stoner rock doom scene is the friendliest scene in the
Nicest
world.
people, yeah.
No one is a dick
I
to
recently,
us.
I just
Like,
I went to Psycho Las Vegas, and it was at, like, this brand new resort that just got built during COVID. I forgot how many people. I think easily about 100,000 metalheads running around this swanky hotel, like, casino. And it's like the nicest, newest casino. There's so much money invested, and then you just see like dudes with ripped shirts and like blankets running around, and not a fight in sight. Like nothing bad happened.
everybody's too high to be mad.
That surprised me about RPM Fest,
was
too.
like,
It's like, there
RPM
was
Fest, too.
None of that.
No,
I'm like,
everybody's
getting
just
kicked out.
Everybody's just buddies.
Nothing
Like,
ever bad. It
People
was
can
like,
get as
holy
wasted
shit.
as they can possibly be, and nobody's trying to be like, dude, what's the matter with you?
yeah, everybody's
Yeah.
just friends.
Nobody's taking advantage of anybody.
Yeah, it was just
It's-
very.
yeah.
I didn't feel like danger or anything. I'm like,
It's a phenomenal community.
Yeah.
It's kind of
It's,
surprising.
yeah,
yeah.
it's amazing.
Everybody's got everybody's
marijuana.
back.
So, yeah.
It is all
Much
based
love
around
to-
marijuana, but yeah.
It is,
It is.
well, again.
Not really, but
I mean, kind
and
of.
music and
music, but like,
community and whatever. But
Yeah.
everybody's
Yeah.
too high to be mean.
Yeah. If you just want
That's
to hug
fine.
each other, that's literally all you gotta do. Is just
so
hug
yeah,
each other and just feel the
The world
buzz
could
from
be
the
a better
speakers, and that's all you need.
the world could be a better place.
Yeah.
So
Sure.
what is the shortcut for your Facebook and Instagram? Is it just Fox45?
So it's facebook.com/Fox45, but the numbers are all spelled out. So FOX, FORTY, FIVE, and Instagram is at, same thing, FOX, FORTY, FIVE.
Okay. All right. And Bandcamp is the
Bandcamp, it has the numbers in it. Fox 4 5.bandcamp.com.
Yeah.
Because making things easy.
So I'm
isn't
glad
that
you know
cool.
that. 'Cause
We're too cool to just make things consistent.
Yeah.
Gotta keep you guessing.
Also, like, we get confused a lot online when you search things and it comes up as, like, the Baltimore news station.
Yeah,
Oh,
we are
yeah.
different
Oh.
and distinct from
We
Fox
shall just
45. the
figure out how to
network.
infiltrate. We need to
Try and tag
infiltrate
you
the
guys and stuff,
SEO.
that's what comes up.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
We need to infiltrate.
Do not be
Yeah.
confused.
You're
We
not.
are not actually a news
news
station in
station.
Baltimore.
Yeah.
Although we should play in Baltimore.
We
It's cool
should.
city.
I think we did, and that's where some kid told me. He goes,
We did
"That's a news
before you were in
station."
the band.
Okay.
We played in Baltimore. Yeah.
How funny would it be if they had you play on the news station?
Listen, I see a
Although I am wearing
crossover
a Baltimore
episode.
hat,
We could totally-
so-
Infiltrating. I'm telling you.
Yeah.
You're on an infiltration.
All right. Well, hopefully you'll come back and play in studio sooner than you did
Hell
this
yes.
time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry,
what
it
was
took
it?
so long.
We're hard to pin down. I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm free.
We're slippery.
All right. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you for having us.